Hi, this is Valerie Ward, and I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Valerie Ward, and where I'm talking about consistency, because consistency is essential to be happier, healthier, and wealthier women. Today, I'm talking about my passion, which is how is your physical body? Now, I know that this is a personal challenge for me because when I just know that people really don't care about their physical health mostly. Most people don't until they lose it. And then it's medication and surgery, often on medications and surgery for the rest of their lives. And as a healthcare professional, I vowed I would not be one of them. And I've lived true to my vow. Now, when I ask somebody how is their physical health, they'll often say, oh, I work out every day and I'm physically fit, so I'm healthy. And I have to say that the fitness industry's done a good job in convincing people if you're physically fit that you're healthy. And I have to challenge that. It takes a little more than that to make us really healthy. And so just basic needs are we need exercise. Of course we do. It needs to be designed specifically for our needs and our likes. And we need to be nutritionally fit. And the average American averages 2 servings of fruits and vegetables or less than a day. And one of those is French fries. So that doesn't work. And whether you like it or not, you are going to have do supplementation if you want to get all of the nutrients that your body needs. However, that's a topic for another video. Now, I am going to, besides exercise and nutrition, there is water. And my research shows me that probably alkaline water is the best to get the proper pH for your body. And sleep, getting the right amount, but also the quality of sleep that you need. I also know that there isn't one thing that you can do, one pill you can take, one program you can do, one antioxidant that's going to make the big difference and cure all of your ills. So that's my basis. The other thing I know is that trends come and trends go, and they come back again. And if you live long enough, if you don't like what's going on, they'll change. However, true principles, the things that you think in your head and feel in your heart, and they're congruent, are probably better choices to be consistent with. Because consistency on true principles will work over time. So, now, let's look at what are some of the things that maybe we can do that would be easy to do. And remember, they're easy not to do, so it does take commitment to be consistent. And before I do that, let me tell you, I've lived long enough that I remember when margarine was better than butter. Can't imagine why. And that eggs were bad and egg whites were good. And that low fat and no fat was going to solve the obesity problem in our country. And that diet pills were the best way to lose weight, among a mirage of other things. Now, unfortunately, most of those things are not true. So, what are some of the things you can do that are easy to do if you're committed to consistency? First of all, exercise. If you don't like jogging, try walking. It'll take you a little longer. If you're not into walking, jogging, or running, how about dance? Zumba and Groove are in right now, and they're kind of fun. And of course, the yoga and Pilates and those kind of strength-building exercises are always good for you. So, if you're somebody that's into the gym routine, that's fine. Just be kind to your body, and especially your joints. Joint replacements are very painful, and they never work as good as the real thing. And enough said. Also, limit your sugar. And don't replace it with sugar substitutes, because they're even worse than sugar. And sugar is highly addictive. I know, I've been there and done that. Also, diet, drinks, or just regular sodas are really not good for the body. If you can eliminate those, you can drop 10 pounds. That would be the first advantage. But I've often thought, from the days of the Big Gulp being introduced, and the fact that now there is a kidney dialysis unit in nearly every mall, there has to be some correlation there. Just think about it. When we're talking about low fat and no fat, the reason that didn't work is they had to add a lot of sugar to make the foods palatable. And guess what that did? Instead of eliminating, it exploded the obesity in our country. Very pathetic. There are good fats and there are bad fats. The good fats find in fish and fish oils. Don't buy the cheap fish oils. They're probably contaminated. But there's butter and coconut oil and olive oil and avocados and many things in the omega-3 fatty acids that are good for the body. On the contrary, the bad fats, the omega-6, we get far too many of because they're in donuts and French fries, and remember that's a staple in our diet, and all of the fried foods, etc., plus the vegetable oils like canola that really are not good for our body. Now I am going to talk about something that I'm going to do a separate video on, and that is increasing your antioxidant vegetables, your fruits, vegetables, and berries, especially the deep colored ones like purple and blues and deep greens and oranges and reds, because they have carotenoid antioxidants, and they are vital to fight free radical damage, which causes most disease in our bodies. The other thing that causes free radical damage is smoking. If you do, stop. One cigarette actually produces something like 11 quadrillion free radicals. There's no contest. You could never win with that habit. So, we've talked about cutting out the sodas, and how about increasing your protein, especially vegetable proteins, and lowering the bad carbs. All of the whites, the white flours, the white potatoes, the white rice, the white sugars, all of those things are not good for the body. It's been pretty well substantiated. So, and it's not that you can't eat them occasionally. At Thanksgiving, you got to have your mashed potatoes and gravy. But to consistently do that on a daily basis is harmful. My challenge to you today is choose at least 3 things that you can change, either increase, decrease, or eliminate, and do it for 30, 60, 90 days. And if you're counting, do it over, because eventually the commitment to consistency will win and you will be healthier. And I will be very happy for you if you are. And this is Valerie Ward once more. Can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll talk more on consistency.